So these guys left Scream 7 to direct this? I mean, okay, it's better than Scream 7, but so is a hernia. Ready or Not 2 is the long-awaited sequel directed by Matt Olpin and Tyler Gillett, following Samara Weaving's Grace after the events of Ready or Not, as she finds herself in another game of hide-and-seek with some more crazy devil worshippers. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. Now, to start things off, I have to tell you that I fucking love the first Ready or Not. It's not reinventing the wheel or anything with pretty standard horror comedy tropes, but it is elevated by a career-defining performance from Samara Weaving. And since 2019, I have been waiting for Weaving's career to take off, but aside from a cameo appearance in Scream 6, she hasn't had the attention that she deserves. It feels like Margot Robbie was crowned the queen of attractive blonde Australians, and there was just not enough room for Samara.
My name is Samara Weaving.
We're not gonna be friends.
But here we are, 7 years after the release of Ready or Not, we have the sequel, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. God, that is a terrible title. This is a frustrating movie to me, as all the elements are there to make a great sequel, but Ready or Not 2 can't put the pieces together. Okay, I am getting ahead of myself. The movie opens like a day after Ready or Not, with Grace's character waking up in the hospital, and then shit's gonna kick off. It's Ready or Not 2.
Thanks!
More families are after her with a setup that is clumsy and awkward, but eventually sets up bigger stakes and fun character drama between the movie's villains. Now, if you are going into this for a shallow, fun time with plenty of blood and guts, then guess what? You are going to leave having a good time.
Love you!
There are plenty of fun kills, mainly one involving some sort of washing machine, I think, and for the most part, the acting is solid. Especially from Weaving. She hasn't skipped a beat with this character. She is sassy, likeable, boss as fuck, and when she is taking pain or dealing with difficult circumstances, her bellows and screams really take her character to another level. She sells the movie completely, and like the first, comes across as a true star. As I mentioned also, the villains in this film are fun, with fun dynamics between them all, as they are all trying to fuck each other over, even if it takes too long to get to those aspects of the movie. I wish Elijah Wood had more to do. He is mainly stoic, but it does feel like they are hinting at something more with that guy, but then nothing happens.
When will you wear wigs?
However, there is a third act reveal kinda that doesn't work, but it kinda just comes out of nowhere. It seems like the writers had the ending in mind and worked backwards D&D style.
Kind of forgot.
But when the movie goes hog wild and Weaving is allowed to fully embrace the performance, the movie is great. Unfortunately, there is a massive problem with this movie in the form of Catherine Newton, Grace's sister.
Multiverse of Scream Queen.
The core of this movie is the sister relationship between the two leads, and the movie spends a great deal of time dealing with their differences. It's just not great that Newton is not a great actress.
Because it's disrespectful to you.
Look, I hate to say it, but I didn't like her in Pokemon, I didn't like her in Abigail, and I hated her in Ant-Man, and here, it's no different. Every scene, Newton's character looks indifferent to what is happening around her, and what's happening around her is the craziest shit ever. Here, she stands out like a sore thumb as Samara Weaving is crafting one of the horror characters of the decade, but Newton is just stood there looking aimless. Oh my god, can we go now? When Newton has to be sassy, it also doesn't work. With Grace, it feels effortless and got a laugh out of me every time, but with the sister, she comes across as bored. And there are whole sections in which an insane thing will happen and Newton's character will just start shouting about how, "Why weren't you there for me, Samara Weaving?" Shut up! Like, what are you doing? Have you seen what is going on around you? Put it aside for a second. I can't really blame the actress for that specifically, that's the writing. Most movies have emotional character breaks in them away from the action, but here the writing is just forcing it down your throat.
He's a blowjob.
You can feel the strings of the movie pulling you in the direction of, okay, here is the emotional scene. And this whole character drags the movie down as, like I said, it's the central core of the movie. So if you don't buy into it, the whole movie falls apart. There are some other minor problems, like Weaving wearing the bride dress is just shoved in there because it's iconic, or the third act going on too long but then ending in a second. But these are minor issues in comparison to the gaping hole that is the sisters' performance, dialogue, and direction.
Multiverse of Screen Queen.
I think I am going to be in the minority on this one because, like I said, the movie is fun, especially a scene with Total Eclipse of the Heart in the background. And again, Weaving should be in more things because she is incredible here. But the core of this movie does not work, and that's why I am giving Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, a 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This video is sponsored by making Pearl Harbor jokes in front of the Japanese Prime Minister.